So today we are going through the co-construct specs and selections template. So I have co-construct open on my screen, and we'll go under the client sample project just to make an example. So you can see over here, this is all the different parts of co-construct, specs and selections. If we click on that, you can see there are items already loaded in here as from previous samples. I'm going to show you our updated template as of May 2022. So to add a new item from the template, click New, Copy from Specs and Selections template. It's going to ask you from which template. You'll click here, Specs and Selections 2022. So you can see there's an A and B. I prefer option B. Other designers prefer option A, so I'll run through both of those for you so you can know what the difference is. When you click details, you can see how they are set up as the template. You can see in option A, all the information is listed on the side here that you need, versus option B, it's listed under trade partner notes. So let's load option A and option B into our template. Click the check box. That's what we want to load. Copy items to project. So now you can see that it loaded bathroom, the main room category, and it loaded the hall bath accessories option A and hall bath accessories option B. For option A, how it's loaded, the information automatically comes up as a choice for the client. With option B, the information we need to fill out comes in under trade partner notes. But there is no choice for the client to make. So the biggest difference is when you switch to preview from the client side, this is what the client sees. This is the information we need to fill out. So what you would do here, for option A, is you would go in, fill in the information, and delete what you don't want. Say you don't have grab bars, you take that out. Say you don't have rope hooks, you take that out. And you put that on there for them to make the choice. If you go with option B, you can see the client does not see anything. They do not see trade partner notes. So with all the items from the template labeled option B, you have to go in and copy and paste what you need into the various choices versus deleting. So it's two different ways to address adding items to co-construct, and you can use whatever is best for you. So if we go back and we look at the template again, so new, copy from template, hit the down arrow, specs and selections 2022. You can see we've already set up a number of rooms: bathroom, hall, electrical fixtures, exterior, hall bath 1. You know, it's not 100%. This needs to be fleshed out some more. Kitchen, laundry, master bathroom, powder room. And then a general scope of work. It has a line item for permit allowance, interior door, hardware, doors, stairs, things that are more general, flooring, paint. With that, so you saw earlier how to add from here. You go in and select the different items that you need. And then you click copy items to project, and they're automatically populate. When you scroll through here, you'll see each selection item has a number in front. That is the number it is coded as in our coding system. 143. 3 is for material. 5 is for labor. So you will see when it gets to putting allowances in, you'll need that code number. And when you get quotes for the PDs, you will need to save with that code number. That code number carries all the way through to accounting, which is why we put that on there. So if we add a few more, we can add another item from here. We'll add it to the hall bath. Scroll down, copy items to project. So we've got, now these were the ones I added earlier. Here's the item I just added. When you go into edit, say your client hasn't picked out a shower or tub faucet, all the pieces here, say they haven't picked it out and you want to put an allowance together for the contract, you check here for client allowance. And then you go to, we want this to be TBD. And you can put in the allowance, let's say $600. Update item. So now it says they have an allowance of $600. So if we go into edit again, say we want to add a choice. Choice A. We can put the website. So this is where I go in and say, okay, we're putting the tub, right? Tub, copy that in. Kohler, Archer, you put the model number, the finish, the quantity. So for example, let's say this is their bathtub. We buy plumbing fixtures from Ferguson. So you can get all the information from their website. Usually that's the manufacturer, description, model number. The finish is white. Copying it and pasting it. And we only need one tub. Then you want to copy the link. That there. Or you can copy the spec sheet and put it here as well. You'll also want to add a file. So what I like to do is take a screenshot. This will save time if you are reusing items for multiple spaces, or you're using the same item from another job, you can find it easily. I take a screenshot and save it as the model number. Then you can add the file. And for this purpose, I just saved it to my desktop. And add the picture. You can add a description here. I usually don't because it'll auto-populate the model number. And then here, you want this one to be green. It means the clients can see it. So then you go and look and you get the price of the tub, $868.50. $868.50. If you're ever doing an option, maybe like flooring or something you don't know the price on, you can click show as TBD. It will then just have TBD as the price. So if they're choosing, let's say, between the Kohler Archer and the Kohler underscore. So we can copy this tub, put that here. Finish. Put that here. Quantity 1. And the link. Each tub has a coordinating drain. So you'll want to get all that information, everything that coordinates with your items on here. That would come from your Ferguson rep. So we would have drain and then the finish, you know, is it chrome, is it brushed nickel, etc., etc. Web address, quantity, right? One drain, if there's one tub, web address. And then you would add that total up. Let's say the drain is $200. So now we're at $1,068.50 for the tub and drain. This tub, the underscore was $1,093.50. So let's say $200 for the drain, $1,293.50. It too will get a drain and all the information. And you could add the file similar to option 1. We'll do that really quickly so you can see how it looks. Of course, you want to get the picture as nice as possible. Oops. Add a file. Open. Upload. So now when I click update item, you can see here, we've got the allowance and they can see the prices. If the client was to make a choice, they could then select whichever one they wanted, or they could, clear the choice. So let's go back. You can see, they can see the pictures. If there were multiple pictures, there would be different thumbnails down here that they could flip through. And then from the client's perspective, this is now what they see. So I prefer option B for that reason, being that currently, if a client saw this, they can technically go in and make a choice and there's nothing there. An older client might be confused by this, or a difficult client might say, why is there a shower curtain rod? We're doing glass. Why are there, why are there grab bars? We're not doing grab bars. That's where I prefer the copy from the trade partner notes that they don't see into here versus the takeaway. But however you want to load it, you can. With option A, if we were to fill out option A, we would go in and say, let's say it was a powder room. Okay, we're not doing a 24-inch towel, we're doing the hand towel ring. Again, these are guides and templates. Not everything is 100%. Like there was no hand towel ring on here, which is fine. We just add it. We take this away. We pull it in all the information required. And then we substitute the web address here. Same goes for this. We'd add the model number, the finish, the hand towel ring. There's only one size typically for them. And then you add the web. Copy and paste. You add those together. Let's say they're 500 in total. And then you click update item. The client does get a notification every time you make changes or add something to specs and selections. So they will see this get loaded, and then they will get a notification that it's been updated for either method, A or B. They will get that notification. So if we go back here and take a look again, selections by random. We've tried to make this as comprehensive as possible. When you see the details, that's what you can see, the information that's there to determine, do I need accessories, or what do they mean by accessories? Oh, the toilet paper holder, the towel bars, the grab bars, robots. Okay, those are the accessories. Yes, I do need those. Do I need maybe there's only a shower. Look here, hall bath, shower, tub, faucet, valve. So with this, you could just load this in and delete the word tub, because on this list there's no shower only faucet. So again, this is a guide, this is a template, but you will make changes per project because each project is a little bit different. So if there's no tub, you just go in and delete tub, shower, faucet, trim, and valve. If there is a tub, then obviously you're going to have the shower, tub, faucet. And then you would want to come down here and add the tub. So I don't know why. So I'm noticing a few things. There's, 2 tubs. Again, not 100%, but we are getting there. The faucet, that's where you'll really want to be cognizant of quantities. There's also notes, check clearance to backsplash. If it's a shallower vanity, you may have to mill down the backsplash. So we try and put notes here to help give reminders for the selection process. You also want to, I think I started saying this, you want to check the quantity. Does it have 2 sinks? You'll want to note that here. Does it have 2 faucets, etc. You'll notice it says fan light. For full baths, we want to do a fan light combo as standard. For a powder room, it will just say, let me see if I can get to powder room. Powder room, it just says fan. This is the fan that we use, so it's already preloaded. There is an A and B if for some reason you are not using this fan. You'll notice everything is also alphabetical as you load things. And so as you work through this, just keep that in mind when you're looking for items. Electrical fixtures have their own category. So all electrical fixtures would go under here. Ceiling fans or lights for bedrooms, dining areas, any exterior lights, bathroom lights, and under cabinet lights, anything surface mount that's not a recessed light that would be picked out needs to be on here. If you're calling something different from what's on here, you can always pick something, load it, and then change this title under the editing properties. And that is the specs and selections template. And again, it will say on this drop-down menu, specs and selections 2022.